Good morning. My name is Leah Morelos. I'm the VP of Customer Success here at SourceDay, overseeing our team of customer success and supplier success managers, as well as our technical support team. I've had the pleasure of meeting many customers and prospects over the past few years. Hello to those of you I've met before, and for those I've not yet met, it's super nice to meet you. Today, I'll discuss SourceDay's perspective on supplier reliability, specifically how SourceDay can positively impact your supplier reliability using tried and true process, people, and technology. Please, I invite you to ask questions along the way. I'll take periodic breaks to answer them, and we'll also save some time in the end. If you'd like more information and someone to call you, put that in the questions and we'll get back to you immediately. A little about SourceDay. Tom Kiley and his co-founder Clint McCree started SourceDay in 2015 to transform how manufacturers, distributors, and retailers collaborate with their suppliers in order to solve supply chain challenges they both faced early in their careers. SourceDay provides unique collaboration software that bridges the legacy gap between your suppliers and your ERP by automating purchase order changes throughout the entire direct spend lifecycle. With SourceDay, your procurement teams can trace a single part from PO issuance to acknowledgement and final delivery, giving you unprecedented visibility into the first mile of your supply chain. Today, we have over 250 customers and 100,000 suppliers in the SourceDay platform. We've managed over $60 billion in direct spend, 100 million PO updates, and 75 million supplier messages, which gives us the ability to build great products on a solid foundation using a tremendous and unique data set to solve legitimate and large supply chain problems. Everyday disruptions like late shipments, missed emails, and miscommunications cause 50% of direct spend PO lines to change. During times of major disruption, this number gets even higher. 33% of parts will not arrive on time, which not only causes disruption to your supply chain, but it also leads to revenue misses. 40% of invoices will mismatch, which causes unnecessary headaches and tension between purchasing and accounting teams and leads to late payments for your valued suppliers. At SourceDay, we look to solve these supply chain problems while we minimize manual and tedious work. You no longer have to download POs, send emails, exchange spreadsheets, and call your suppliers each and every day because SourceDay takes care of this for you through various automated workflows. Fulfilling customer orders and exceeding their expectations is your #1 priority, and in order to be successful, you must have control of your supply chain, which begins with ensuring that you're getting all the parts you need on time, every time. Improving supplier reliability will allow you to gain control of your supply chain. Supplier networks are messy by nature. Some suppliers adapt to technology as quickly as possible, while others dig their heels in the sand, resisting any change. Some suppliers are domestic and others are international. Some want personal relationships and others want automation with no human interaction. Some have behemoth global operations and others make specialized parts in a garage down the road. The one characteristics they all share is the importance to your supply chain. So driving visibility, predictability, and reliability from your supplier network is the challenge of the modern supply chain. Reliability is the bedrock of an efficient, predictable supply chain. Focusing on supplier reliability means that you're extending your systems and processes beyond your four walls, connecting them directly to your supplier network. You have extremely high supplier engagement rates across a number of integration methods, meeting suppliers where they are. You're also able to identify risks early and mitigate them. You engage suppliers as partner in their performance. You also have shared visibility into their performance, and there's accountability for results. And most importantly, you're partners in this digital transformation process. At SourceDay, we've built software to seamlessly connect your buying team with your entire supplier network, creating efficiencies within your purchase order process, which in turn allows your procurement team to focus on what matters. Your buyers have more time to build lasting relationships. They also have time to proactively manage inventory levels rather than living in a constant state of, I hope it shows up. They have data at their fingertips to make good decisions about when to expedite, pull in, push out, or cancel orders. They have time to take vacation, and while they're getting time with their families, their coworkers will be able to manage their purchase orders because all of the historical information about those purchase orders are available within SourceDay. So what sets SourceDay apart from other supplier portals and your ERP? With SourceDay, you get more than a software solution. You get a host of services wrapped around the software from a team that understands how difficult it is to change the hearts and minds of buyers and suppliers that have been using email and spreadsheets for the past 20 years. Change is hard, but it is possible. It takes practice and technique. SourceDay's services team has a tried and true change management playbook, rooted in process and scalability, while still having the ability to customize the experience based on your individual business needs. We create a custom landing page for your suppliers where they go to get product training and are informed of all the standard operating procedures that we have co-created with you during your implementation process. SourceDay customers see supplier engagement rates well above industry norms. We've worked with over 100,000 suppliers and understand their technology journey, their needs, and even their frustrations. We understand the importance of meeting them where they are, which is why we offer an EDI solution for the most sophisticated suppliers, an email workflow for those who are just getting started with technology, and a highly intuitive portal for everyone in between. We assign a dedicated project manager and a supporting cast of integration experts to shepherd you through your project implementation. We also assign a dedicated customer success manager from day one. Their sole responsibility is to make sure that you are successful and getting value early. They're trained in change management principles and have best practices and defined operating procedures to ensure you hit the ground running with your two distinct users, your buyers and your suppliers. Every customer has access to our technical support team, who offers everything from assisting with general how-tos to resolving the occasional bug. At the end of the day, the SourceDay advantage is our people. We take pride in hiring the best and brightest Austin, Texas-based talent with years of experience in supply chain, SaaS, and procurement. Just as your number one priority is exceeding your customers' expectations, our number one priority is exceeding your expectations and making you successful with your customers. This year, we've published many customer success stories that showcase the value that SourceDay is driving for our customers, and they can all be found on our website. One example is Viking Yachts, who's had a 96% purchase order acknowledgement rate and told us SourceDay eliminates essential tasks for the team, including having to send out a purchase order, wait for the confirmation to come back in, and then individually email each supplier to check in when it didn't get acknowledged. Their purchasing team has also been able to mitigate its risks around storage concerns and complex inventory management. Viking Yachts has the need for a lot of different parts, but they don't have a lot of room to store them, so buyers must meticulously order parts and schedule their delivery a week ahead of each boat's installation date. Using SourceDay has given the team a new level of visibility into the status of each PO line item, from quantities shipped to arrival dates, and allowed for enhanced predictability and planning to prevent any production delays. As a result, their on-time in full, OTIF, has more than doubled, and this precision makes it possible to avoid keeping large amounts of safety stock on hand. When you have supplier reliability, you achieve success. So how do you get there? It starts with a buying team that believes in the power of technology, or at the very least is willing to take a risk, knowing that we all have to take the leap at some point or we will be left behind. When buyers use SourceDay, they are more likely to see their suppliers conform. It all starts with the ask. Suppliers want to make their customers happy, and because SourceDay offers EDI, email workflows, and an intuitive portal, they can collaborate on purchase orders based on their personal preference. Suppliers benefit from SourceDay because they get notifications of new and adjusted purchase orders in real time. They can collaborate with multiple purchase orders across multiple customers at the same time, and they can take actions in bulk. Looking at our data, we know that tighter and consistent purchase order collaboration produces positive outcomes that ripples well beyond procurement into the rest of your supply chain. We know that when a supplier engages with your POs, those parts are 33% more likely to arrive on time, and most of our customers see an immediate improvement in on-time delivery. On average, we see customers experience an on-time delivery of 90% or higher, with some as high as 96%. When your parts show up when you expect them to, your manufacturing lines run without expensive downtime, you're not paying expedite fees, and you need less on-hand buffer stock. I'm going to take a pause here and see if we have any questions thus far. I don't see any yet, so we'll keep moving. In the next few slides, I'll walk you through SourceDay's product feature enhancements that were designed in support of building stronger supplier reliability. The first feature is risk management. And so how does supplier reliability relate to risk management? Well, it's exactly the same. Our value is fundamentally about managing risk in your inbound supply chain. These risks can show up in individual POs or as a systematic risk for a supplier. SourceDay's risk management framework is built on top of our enormous data set. The data model is built on pattern matching of good and bad outcomes in your supplier network. Core risk types that are available in the product today include supplier proposed changes, lead time risks, acknowledgement risks, and PO delivery risks due to bad supplier contact information, and we're going to continue to add additional risk types over the next few quarters. Last year, we launched PO delivery automation and email workflows for suppliers. When you cut a PO in your ERP, SourceDay will automatically send the PO to your suppliers using the primary email address listed in your ERP. You no longer need to manually download the PO from your ERP and send the email to your suppliers because we're going to do it for you. Once a supplier receives the PO in their email inbox, they can acknowledge, propose changes, send messages. They can also add attachments, download the PO PDF, and mark the item as shipped, all without ever logging into the SourceDay portal. Suppliers who don't want to log into a portal, and even those that do, they love the option of working from within their email. The next piece of functionality that we're rolling out in the next month is called the Supplier Hub. It's going to elevate the supplier management to a tier 1 data element in our platform. You're going to have a single place to go for all things supplier management. With the addition of supplier risks and automated workflows like auto invite, the Supplier Hub reduces manual effort, ensures data integrity, and keeps your ER system up to date, giving your buyers time back while improving operational efficiency, their on-time delivery, and their supplier collaboration. Let's talk about the supplier scorecard. We're making improvements to our supplier scorecard. Scorecards are a standard element of working with your suppliers, and SourceDay takes it to the next level. We're adding more configurability, which will allow you to align your scorecards to your business rules. We're also adding insights, visualizations, and industry benchmarking that will allow you to have a deep performance-based accountability conversation with your suppliers. In addition to the individual supplier scorecards, you'll also have a roll-up of your entire network at a glance, including key SourceDay KPIs like on-time delivery and engagement rates. We're making it easy for suppliers who like to use spreadsheets to manage their PO lines in bulk. Our enhanced bulk upload feature will allow them to acknowledge, propose changes, and mark as shipped by uploading a CSV file into the SourceDay portal. Suppliers simply download POs from their PO management system, complete a one-time data mapping exercise to map the fields from their spreadsheet to the SourceDay data schema, and from there, they can upload the spreadsheet back into the SourceDay app time and time again. In the future, this same bulk upload process will be used to allow buyers to onboard suppliers and upload quality data into the supplier scorecard. Finally, we've added auto invite. When a purchase order is created for a net new supplier who's not yet collaborating through SourceDay, The auto invite setting will automatically send an invitation to the supplier, seamlessly bringing them into the platform. From that point on, SourceDay takes care of sending new purchase orders directly to the supplier, which both reduces manual effort and keeps your ERP data clean and your POs automatically delivered. Suppliers are the heartbeat of our platform. We love our suppliers and they love SourceDay. Check out some of the feedback that we've received from our supplier network. My personal favorite is SourceDay is user-friendly. I can find exactly what I need. It's like having an assistant, so nothing gets missed. Now I'd like to take some time for some questions and answers, and I do want to share, for more information about the content covered today, SourceDay customers can reach out to their dedicated customer success manager, and SourceDay prospects can request a demo using the following QR code or by filling out the demo form on the SourceDay website. All right, I see that we've got a few questions. I'm going to read it out loud. I understand that the SourceDay handles the PO delivery and tracking updates and confirmations. My question is regarding the process before that. So the PO creation from RFQs that come back from vendors. We've been in talk to Medius for this, but we are looking for a comprehensive solution for the whole process from PO creation to the delivery of the shipment. All right, so we do have an RFQ module. It is independent of the PO management solution, but the way it works is you would submit an RFQ, you would upload a supplier list and submit a RFQ to anybody who's already in SourceDay, or you could have additional suppliers that have not yet been activated in SourceDay. From there, you get your quote, and then from there, go ahead and negotiate those deals. We don't have an integration today between the RFQ module that will automatically create the purchase order, but you'll have all of the information that you need to put back into your ERP to create a purchase order. I'm not sure if Medius has a solution for that. I'd also be curious to find that out, but I'll jot that question down and we'll get back to you. Any other questions? I'll give you a few minutes to ask any additional questions that you might have. Not seeing any so far. So with that, I want to thank you for your time. If you do have any questions, you can always reach out to the SourceDay team, again, using the demo link or the QR code, and we'd be happy to offer a demo and talk you through the solution and show you the actual platform, the product. It was nice meeting you all today. Have a wonderful rest of your week.